Here in the shadow of giants, there is now warmth and light and motion. There's anticipation too amongst the crowd of mostly older men captivated by the power and beauty of living steam. For so long, this room was a maelstrom of power, a rhythmic, tireless, metallic ballet. The Mill Meece pump engines. Look at them, bathed in the soft light from those high windows like the high altar in some ancient cathedral. Their purpose was an act of creation or perhaps exploitation in the name of both profit and public health. In the early 20th century, the growing towns of the potteries cried out for water. They needed it for their pottery kilns, their homes, their very existence. And these magnificent machines, the Ashton Frost and the Hathorne Davy, answered that call. They were built to reach deep, down into the earth's aquifer and pull life itself from the darkness, from the very boreholes that still supply water to this day. Every rhythmic stroke of their great pistons sent millions of gallons on a long, slow journey to the Hanchurch Reservoir. They were the heart that kept a city alive, a constant, thunderous beat of purpose. But even the greatest hearts eventually grow weary. The steam age gave way to the electric age. In 1979, the fires were drawn for the last time. The great flywheels slowed to a stop, the pistons became still, and a profound silence fell over this hall. 40 years of noise, of heat, of motion simply ceased. But the site itself has never truly slept. The boreholes, their original purpose intact, continue to be used, drained now by modern electric pumps. The engines became ghosts in their own home, magnificent and silent, until a new kind of energy came to this place, the unshakable passion of a group of volunteers, the Mill Meece Preservation Trust. They weren't engineers with a blank cheque, just people with a profound love for history and a belief that these giants deserved to live again. They began a painstaking, decade-long resurrection. They meticulously restored the boilers, piece by painful piece, rebuilding the very lungs of the operation. They repaired the intricate valve gears and they brought polish back to the brass. It was an act of faith, a slow, gentle refusal to let these machines become museum pieces in the sad, permanent sense of the word. And just 4 years ago, the impossible happened. The fires were rekindled, the air grew warm once more, and with a patient, trembling shudder, the flywheels began to turn. They no longer pump water for a city, no. But they pump something far more vital. They pump life back into our heritage. The restored clang, the hiss of steam. It's a hymn to memory, a testament to what we can save if we only have the will. The old men, and sometimes their wives, come here not just to see what they did, but to feel the heartbeat of a time gone by. A rhythm preserved by human devotion. Whether or not there will still be those to stand in wonder at the power of the past in another couple of decades is a question that must haunt the restorers. Their skills with steam may pass with them, and so may their audience of admirers who are mostly nostalgic for the industries of heavy power and manual work, now long gone in Britain.